Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So my name is Lauren. If you don't know who I am, I like to create natural hair videos. I do mommy vlogs. I also do lifestyle vlogs as well. So today's video is going to be a mommy video. I have not done these in a while, but if you don't know me, I have a 3-year-old son named Noah. And some nights are harder than others, so I want to go over a short video of me co-sleeping and stopping that cycle with him. So I come up with some hacks, some tips and tricks on how to stop that cycle and kind of keep him in his bed all throughout the night. So stick around for the video. If you are not done this already, go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe, and go ahead and hit that notification bell for more videos like this. And yeah, let's get into the video. Alright, so let's start off with the tips I have for your child when it comes to co-sleeping. So the first tip is obvious as well. All these might be obvious to you, honestly, but just depends on if you know them or not. I'll still go over that in detail. So the first one is going to be rewarding them and also positive reinforcement. So this is more sort of for the toddler, 3 to 4, that, you know, toddler kid age frame. So I wouldn't suggest this for obviously for newborns or babies. It's for a little bit of the little kid stage. So my son is 3, like I said. So for me, he works well when it comes to reward and some type of recognition system. So for me, if he sleeps in his night all throughout the night by himself, I will say like, hey Noah, the next morning, like, you slept in your bed all by yourself, you get this type of reward. If you do it for this week, this type of reward as well. Some parents may not like this idea because they think that, you know, praising him for something he's already doing shouldn't be rewarded. It just depends on your parenting style. I feel like kids sometimes work best when it comes to rewarding them to grow from that as well. So for example, you can actually go over that with your kid, make it more creative for them, and say, you know, if you sleep in bed for a week, you'll get this reward or this, you know, Play-Doh set, things like that. Or if you don't sleep in bed, you'll get X, Y, and Z. Don't make it a punishment. I don't want to seem like you're telling them you do this, you do that. It's not like school, but just kind of give them that extra praise when he is doing something right. So definitely that. And also positive words really also go a long way, because these are also kids. You gotta think they also have feelings, and they also can comprehend what you're telling them if you're using positive words, and also being very direct, and also setting an expectation as well. So the next thing I would say is winding them down before nighttime or bedtime. So obviously don't have them up, you know, well, you could probably run them around, things like that. Get them in the bed, have some type of calm music playing, or have them doing something that's not as energetic. Unless your child works off of that and falls asleep just like a fly, then do that. Your child is going to be different than my child. So these are actually just tips I would use. Don't to do them, you know, straightforward. Just kind of critique them on your child. But anywho, do something that will have them calm down. Something that's not going to have them up energized throughout the night. I used to have the iPad on or the TV on while Noah sleeps at night, and not the best idea, just because he would watch that all throughout the night and would not go to sleep because he'll think he might miss something during that show with Mickey Mouse. So I stopped doing that. That actually does help. Me stop doing that, we'll have the TV off, then him concentrate on sleeping and not focusing on the show, and not have his mind stimulated to be up watching the show. So that's what I mean by winding down, less stimulation during nap time so you can focus on sleeping. And also when you have the iPad and TV on, they can be very dependent on that, and that's just going to be something down the line that can hinder it's just sleeping in general, because sleeping with the TV on, sleeping on the iPad, phone, anything like that down the line could really hurt your eyes, also hurt your brain when it comes to that, because you're being like glued to the screen and you don't want your child used to that anyway. And then the next thing I would say is make it comfortable for them. Meaning, for example, my child is 3. He's a big 3-year-old. So for me, toddler size bed going to a twin size bed is making it comfortable for him, more space, more room, and also feels like he's getting a big boy room. So make it comfortable for him, make it exciting for him, talk about it with him, making sure he understands what's going on, because these are kids, you have to get on their level. So go and take him to the store and pick out his bedding. That way he can pick out his favorite character, favorite sheets, kind of also pick out the favorite like nightlight he would like to have, something that gets him in the spirit of sleeping in his own bed. Also, I would say when it comes to making it more comfortable for him is try having a clean room for nighttime or bedtime, just because when you're having a clean room, you have to have clean minds. Just for parents or adults, clean room, cleanliness will have you knocked out. So that also help him wind down too as well. If he picks up for his room, it'd be a routine. They kind of like say, okay, bath time, pajamas, clean up, wind down, lights out. So make it a routine for him so that way it doesn't feel like it's a chore, just kind of everyday night routine. And then the next one I would say is set a schedule and stick to it. When I say that, obvious, it comes with every parenting skill. You know, you have to set some schedule. Kids work best off a schedule, routine. It's just how their mind is. Honestly, I personally don't know any kid who doesn't work well for routine. But then again, I know a lot of kids. I only have one, so this is my perspective of things. But anyway, setting a schedule, meaning 7:45, it's bath time. 8 o'clock, pick your pajamas out. 8:15, you know, get in bed, read a story, nighttime, whatever the case may be. Set that schedule, set the expectation, talk to them as if they're human. Do not expect them to know what's going to be next because they are kids. You have to talk to them. Also, try during a nap, like during a day, try having them sleep in their own bed. That way it could be more easier for them to do it at night, even though a lot of times naps are about 2 hours, so that's a lot easier for them to sleep in the bed just fine. But honestly, doing that every day would be more easier to sleep at night. And then obvious, the next one would be consistent. Honestly, my last video I did a potty training one. This was another thing. Consistency, it comes with parenting. If you're not consistent as a parent, it would be a lot harder to parent your kids because you have to stick to what you say. You have to stick to it no matter what. So for me, Noah used to come in the middle of the night, 12 o'clock at night. He would sleep in his bed at the beginning of the night, but stumble in here and say, "Mommy, mommy, mommy." I was like, "Noah, we're going back to bed. We're going to walk back to bed." Talking with him throughout the night, he would be so sleepy because since he woke up, he would think I'm going into mommy's bed, daddy's bed, and think it's a set routine. You have to break that habit. You may be dead tired and don't want to do it, but trust me, starting that habit and get him to his bed, he'll be less likely to get up the next time. So try it. I'm telling you, just try it. And then also, I know as parents, it can be very tiring, like I said. Try less yelling because sometimes you're agitated when it comes to him not sleeping in his bed. Less yelling and more talking, communicate with him, especially when he's upset or feeling some type of way. A lot of times talking him down would help with that. I'm not saying it work every night. I know, trust me, I know. But some nights it would help him calm down because in the day he's still sleepy. He just wants that comfort throughout the night to reassure him that, okay, sleep in my bed, mommy's right there just in case I may need her. So reassurance him, and it will be just easier for him to go back to his bed just fine throughout the night. And then the next thing I would say is when it comes to your child in his bed is before nighttime, like wind down period, talking with him, you know, reading a book before bedtime, just have a conversation. Say like, you know, how was your day at school? Or how was your day with your friends? Naming his friends off at school, making it seem like you're interested, keeping me in that loop, making it feel like, okay, mommy's here, she wants to talk to me, let's talk to mommy, you know, let's have a conversation like an actual person. So definitely try that with your kid because honestly, that shows them you're listening. It shows them that, okay, well, you know, you played outside with your teacher today, X, Y, and Z. How was that? Did you fall off the slide? Did you run? Did you kick the ball? What did you do today? That will also help him communicate with you down the line too. Also, when it comes to this as well, I would say, just to piggyback off my last one, is making them feel independent. So a lot of times when you ask them a question, when you're in conversation, it says, "Hey, do you want me to leave the door open or closed tonight?" They will tell you what they want. Give them that little bit of independence makes it seem like they're kind of, you know, not as far as talking to you, tell you what to do, but kind of give you that, okay, I'm a big boy, I want my lights off at this time of day, I want the TV off, mommy, I want the door open, night light on. Whatever the case may be, whatever makes him feel comfortable, talk to him. I'm telling you, I didn't know this until a long time, but talking with my child actually helps more than not talking to him and think he's supposed to know things, or I'm supposed to know things for him. It really, really helps. And then the last little tip I would say as far as this, because there are going to be nights where he is not going to listen to you. He thinks there either is like a monster or something scary in his bed. Noah has this problem a lot, even till today. He'll run in and say, you know, there's a monster in the bed. I'm scared, mommy, X, Y, and Z. The best thing I can say about this is reassurance. Still walk him to his bed. Still walk and let him know that, you know, set the expectation. Noah, there's no monster. You know, sometimes during the actual phase, you don't want to make fun of him. You don't want to make it seem like belittling him, anything like that, because they feed up that energy, obviously. So walk him to his bed, let him know mommy's right here. He's in another room. No monsters here. Kind of just play with them and get on their level. So, for example, one night I did was really terrified. He was just really shooken up. I would say, you know, I'm gonna spray monster repellent here so the monster won't get you. There's no monster here. I'll close the door. No monsters here. The nightlight will scare the monsters away. Something like that. You may think it's silly. Trust me, you may think it's silly, but like, again, I thought that, but it really helped because you get on their level and makes them think like, okay, mommy understands me. Mommy knows the monsters won't give me the light if the night light is on. So that is all the ideas, tips, tricks, hacks, all that as well that I have for you guys. These I said I used on my child Noah, and they work for him. Obviously there's other ideas out there, but tweak it to your child. Every child is different, and this may not work for your child, but definitely give it a try because I need my sleep. We are moms, we are parents, and we need our sleep by ourselves in that long time. So definitely give it a try. And again, if you guys have not already done this, go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe and join the family. I'm almost close to my goal here. And yeah, I will see you guys in the next video, and bye.